Hey guys, what's up? This is the boy who had 7. Thanks for stopping by and checking out this video. This is another episode of Shout Out Saturdays where I say thank you to some of the community members who have sent something my way, who've done something amazing for the community, or just need a little love. Guys, stick around to see who was chosen next. So today's video is episode number 4 of Shout Out Saturdays, and now that I'm back, I wanted to make sure that this week I shouted out somebody in the community that is important to us all. And today is actually 2 people that I'm going to be shouting out, and you'll see why. I had a couple videos already pre-recorded. You guys have heard this for Shout Out Saturdays, but I went through them today. I was kind of editing them, and I didn't love them. And so I'm going to try to re-record those videos, and we're going to start episode 4 off with this video today. So this video is a shout out to my 2 friends, Fushaonly and Solgr. Married couple here on YouTube. If you guys don't know them, please go follow them. They're a great couple, and I just wanted to say thank you for a couple of things. A few weeks back, maybe even a month and a half ago, 2 months, they ran into some issues and where they needed some cash. And so they decided to sell off a lot of their comic book collection. They're making some room, getting some cash. It's what they wanted to do. So I saw that they needed some help. I saw that they had some great things that they were selling, and I was like, I want part of this. And so my first part of the shout out today is that you guys are just awesome. You're a great part of the community, and I love that you're able to reach out and say, hey guys, we're selling stuff, we need some help, and people responded. And so I just loved being able to be a part of that. Number 2 is I got some epic deals, guys, and I've got to shout my friends out, okay? I wasn't looking for deals. I was looking, hey, if I can help out and get some books at the same time, it's perfect for both of us. And I ended up getting some pretty awesome deals. So I want to say thank you to them for the books that they sold at the prices that they sold them out. Huge shout out for that. But the biggest thing that I want to shout out is when I saw some of these books, I've been really on this whole CGC excitement train. Okay, I'm looking for books that are modern, that are 9.8 candidates that I can send over to CGC, get a 9.8, keep them for my collection, or flip them. And so I saw a couple of the books that they had, and I was like, I want those books. And when they came in the mail, they were packaged so wonderfully and so safely, and they were just protected, that I had to give them a huge shout out for that, guys. They sent me this big old box, and then within the box, they had boxes that were wrapped in the bubble wrap, there we go, and they had the blue tape, and then every single issue was wrapped by itself, and then it had the blue painter's tape, and it had tabs, and it was just like one of the best packaging some of the best packaging that I've ever seen. And so it really made me happy because a couple of these books I want to send off to CGC. So way to go on that, guys. I had to shout you out for that packaging. And it's funny because when I got it, I opened it up. I wasn't able to record, so that's why I'm recording it today to show you guys. So I've already opened these and seen them. But I messaged them, and I'm like, guys, that was some epic packaging. Like, I really loved it, and everything came perfectly safe. And they're like, hey, kudos to Reggie Collects because we went to his video on how to package, and that's why we did what we did. So there's another shout out to Reggie right there. But Fusha and Solgr, thank you guys. They came safely. I'm really happy with what I got. And so now for you guys, I'm going to share with you what I purchased from them and what came in the mail. So we're going to start off with one of the books I got so that I could send it off to CGC, and that's Major X #1. Some of you guys may or may not be a Liefeld fan. I definitely am not a big one. I just don't love the guy's attitude. And I really don't love his artwork. But having said that, it's a new character. This would be a book I'd love to send off to CGC and get a 9.8 and flip it. And so they sold this to me at a great price, and it came in, and it's flawless. I mean, just looking at this thing, there is nothing wrong with it. And after I open it up and examine it, I think this is going to be a 9.8 candidate. So awesome, guys. Thank you for that. I've also decided I've been collecting a whole bunch of slab books, and I'm happy with what my slab collection is becoming, but I want to start getting into some runs. And so one of the ones that I want to start collecting is the XMen runs. That's probably my favorite team. Watched the XMen animated series as a kid, and I fell in love with the XMen before I knew much about the Avengers and other things. So I really love the X-Men. He had a great X-Men book for sale. He sent this to me. This is X-Men number 40. Beautiful cover, absolutely in love with it. First appearance of Frankenstein's monster, and he sent it in a top loader. Awesome. Dude, thank you for that. I didn't even expect it to come in a top loader, and there it is. So I got this great book packaged securely. All right. Next, I have had a couple of runs that I'm trying to complete. I buy books and pull them, and one of the books on my pull list is the Immortal Hulk, and it's been a great run. I started going around town and finding a couple other issues here and there, and I thought, you know what, let me try to complete this so I can have 2 of them. And so he had a whole bunch of Immortal Hulk books that I purchased from him. The first one that I got is number 2, and this is obviously the big one, the first appearance of this guy right here. I think it's Dr. Fry, and or the first appearance in a comic book, because I think he was in a cartoon at one point. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is a pretty hot book, and he sent this one in a top loader. Pretty cool, near mint condition. And then I got number 3 from him, number 4, number 5. And these Alex Ross covers are beautiful. All first prints from Solgr only. Number 6. Oops, I did. That was number 4 and then number 5. That's funny. Anyway, you guys get the gist of it. Number 7. Woohoo! Number 8. I'd already found number 9 around town, and that's just a crazy awesome cover. Different pieces of the Hulk in these glass jars. So skip number 9. He sent me number 10. And it's such a good story. If you guys haven't read this story, and I imagine everybody watching this has, but it's such a good story. I got this whole horror vibe to it. That's number 11, number 12, and number 13. Awesome. So, and I think I know from that point on I buy doubles. I've been buying doubles in my pull list, and this is the one that most recently came out. So I have all up to number 20 now. So all I'm missing is issue 1 in this run now. That's the only one I've got to find. I got the big one, number 2, out of the way. Thank you, Solgr and Fusha, for that. And so finally, last but not least, this book I'm really excited about. I've been reading Bram Stoker's Dracula. And this is the 3rd time that I'm reading it, and I'm enjoying the heck out of this book. This book is so full of mystery and suspense. I have the craziest dreams reading this book, but it's such a good book, right? So I've been on this whole horror vibe, and that's why the Immortal Hulk is really great. But I saw that Solgr had this, the Tomb of Dracula Omnibus number 1, and I'm like, that is mine. I'm reading Dracula right now. And I've never read these before. So when I saw it, I'm like, yes, I get to learn more about comics, read some new good stuff. It's Dracula. I'm reading Bram Stoker's Dracula. It just works out really well. And it has some pretty cool first appearances, like the first appearance of Blade, number 10 right there. So I own that book in a CGC comic, and I've made up my mind that every book that I own, I need to make sure that I've read it. It's something I hadn't done before. And so this is perfect for me to go and read the first appearance of Blade and read all about Dracula, and it's going to go along with what I'm reading right now in my novel. So there it is, guys. Those are the books that I purchased from Fusha and Solgr. I'm really happy with the way they packaged it. I'm really happy with what I got, the condition, and the price that I paid. So thank you guys so much for what you do for the community. Had to give you this shout out today and say thank you. And man, if you guys aren't following, like I said, go follow them. I've got a link to their channel in the description below. I will also add their Instagram pages so you can go say what's up to them there. Great family. I love them a bunch. Huge part of the community. So anyways, guys, I am almost at 1,000 subscribers. If you know anybody that you think might like my channel, share it with them. As soon as we get it to 1,000, I'm going to be having an epic 9.8 giveaway, and that's all I'm going to say. But the only people that are going to be entered are those that support the channel. So how do I know you've supported the channel? Drop a comment down below, guys, so I know you're here and I know you're checking things out. Leave a like while you're at it. So anyways, guys, thank you for your time. As always, I'll talk to you later. Mischief managed.